Hey, what is going on everybody, and welcome to Fantasia. For today, we're going to be jumping into another session of Epic 7L today. Got some more Guild War for you guys. Going up against the Guild Classic, but of course, before we begin, joke of the day. My wife stopped me from taking my first bite at the restaurant, saying that we need to pray first. There's no need, I replied. But why, she asked. We always pray at home when we cook dinner. Well, I think we're fine here. The chef knows what he's doing. Oh boy. I'm reading this right now. My wife is actually not within earshot. If she was, you probably wouldn't be seeing this video. So anyway, moving on here. Let us go and take a look at this first tower. Yeah, I'm going to be trying to use Abigail in this video. We're going to be going up against Destina, Aravi, and Senya. Now, this first team's actually a little bit risky, mostly because Senya and Aravi are both going to be attacking Doris, and I don't know if she can actually handle it. But we're going to try our best with Ilanov and Abigail here. Might actually do this? Not sure. I don't think anyone's really going to be attacking our Ilanov. So perhaps we'll go for something like this, so we can use Abigail. Maybe we can use her to keep the Doris alive? We'll see. So for the second team, actually for the first team, let me show you guys the stats. I kind of gave you the reasoning already. I have Abigail on Samsara Prayer Beads, at least temporarily. I don't really know what artifact I want to go for. Here's her stat line: Speed Immunity. Built her pretty fast. Hopefully she'll go before my DPS, although my Ilanov's also pretty fast, so, you know, we'll see if the speed RNG kicks in. Ideally, you want Abigail to go first and curse somebody, and then your DPS follows up, and then you can start dealing some extra damage. So hopefully we'll be able to take out the Senya pretty easily with that curse. Next up I have Doris. Actually, good thing that I'm checking my checking my gear here, because I was doing Nightmare Raid, and I had to take off her artifact. So normally she's on Prophetic Candlestick, so we'll slap that on her right here for her cooldowns. This will help her kind of turn cycle her cooldowns, so she can keep the heals up against the Aravi and Senya. Alright, for the second team here, we got Zio, Karina, and Alencia. So I'm going to bring in Crow. Now I know Alencia has injury, but Crow is going to be here to kind of tank Alencia's hits. We're bringing Destina for some heals and sustain, but I think this game can safely go to the Great Mortelix. We got Mort here on Elbrus, and he'll be doing a lot of the heavy lifting. He can soul burn and guarantee a defense break on this Karina, especially when he has Enrage and he can ignore resistance. So that's going to be our way of taking her out. But yeah, other than that, everything should be fine. So let's go ahead and jump into it. And again, see how this goes, especially this first team here. Now, Abigail, we got a little speed RNG between our two units, as you can see, even though Abigail's 2 speed faster, but that's okay. I'm going to go for the crit damage buff here. Now, the unfortunate thing is that the curse only lasts for 1 turn, so Abigail won't really be doing all too much, and right now Senya has immunity, so it really doesn't matter. Alright, so Dora's doing okay. I think I'll go ahead and use... Oh, Abigail has a crit damage buff. Let's go ahead and use some injury onto this Destina. Gosh, she looks amazing. Ooh, look at that damage. Not bad. Not bad, especially because she can inflict injuries up to 25% of the unit's health, right? So if you use her S3 twice, ideally you take the unit down to 50% injury, and you are good to go. So let's keep Doris nice and healthy. Let's go in onto this Destina. Oh, look at that damage! Ooh, Ilanov and Abigail together. Pretty nice. Now look at this. There is a curse debuff on this Senya now, so we can focus the Aravi, and Senya will be taking curse damage. Look at that. So we'll be able to chip down this Aravi while getting the Senya down. We don't even have to hit her, because see, she has the counterattack buff on her. Right, so we don't have to hit her at all. We can still inflict quite a bit of damage. I'm not going to soul burn her S1 to push up the team. Right, because we should be fine here. Prophetic Candlestick is proccing. We're looking good. See, so we can go ahead and just apply the defense buff yet again. And we're waiting for Abigail to kind of turn cycle once more. Ooh, that's a nice hit there. So yeah, let's turn cycle our Abigail. Hopefully our Senya... Ooh, yes, good. Hopefully we can lap Senya with that. So we can inflict... Oh, shoot. She's going to turn cycle out the curse. So I guess that's kind of the downside right now is that the curse is only one turn, so you have to have some pretty nice tuning, or you have to get lucky with your unit's movements in order to take full advantage of it. But look at this. There's full injury on this A Ravi at this point. Senya has curse on her. Let me go ahead and pop the S3 here and see how much we can do. We should be able to kill the both the units here. Right, because Doris can push up my Ilanov. Watch this. This is going to be amazing. Look at this curse. We have not touched this Senya directly, except with Ilanov's S3. Let's soul burn to the A Ravi. And check out this damage that's going to come out. So satisfying, right? Man, Abigail is such an absolute unit. Super stacked in her kit, actually. It doesn't seem like much, but she is amazing. Alright, let's go ahead and hit the Zeo. Ooh, nice defense break. I'm actually going to push up the Mort. The Great Mortelic's going to be taking a second turn very, very soon. Valencia going first is actually better for me. So we can go ahead and use Crow and get a defense buff up. A little bit of injury coming from Valencia, but that's fine. Let's see how much damage we take from the Karina, if we can horse here. We're not really in a horse range. Let's go ahead and hit the Zeo. Everyone's going to be attacking the Crow. Maybe I should have horsed, I don't know. Because Valencia is probably going to injury down my Crow. Okay, so Karina's gonna proc here because Zeo is under half health. Yeah, perhaps we should have. Perhaps we should have gone for a horse. Because look at that. Look at that disgusting injury coming out. Ooh, that defense break too. Okay. We're still in a pretty decent range right now. Zeo gonna go in. Ooh, is he gonna get the kill? Oh, he's gonna get the kill. Alright, well let's go ahead and revive the Crow. And we should be taking the turn relatively soon. Yeah, see, he's going after the Zeo. That actually is not the best tuning, because Crown might go down again here. Oh, and Mort got defense broken too. That's not looking good. Okay, Guardian Ice Crystal saving me a little. Oh, he goes down yet again! Uh-oh, wait a minute. Hey, wait. Whoa. That's not what's supposed to happen. Yeah, well then, I think the Great Mortelix has failed in this Guild Wars. We're gonna wipe this memory clean. Nobody really witnessed anything, right? Abigail is absolutely amazing. That's our conclusion. Alright, let's take a look at the middle tower now. We lost Crow, unfortunately. Could have actually used him in the second team here. But before we get ahead of ourselves, the first team has Ahmed, Meru, and Aiden. Now this is an aggro team on defense, so I thought, you know, perfect time to try out Abigail's passive, where we grant the Immortality and Vampirism to the backline target for a turn. Gonna be really excited because I'm gonna use Briarwitch for this. And with Briarwitch here, we're on speed, we're on immunity, but I put her on a Symbol of Unity instead of Guiding Light, just so this Aiden can actually go ahead and hit us. And hopefully they'll proc the Immortality and Shenanigans. I want to see the interaction actually with Briarwitch's own passive, so like which one gets procced first. Pretty sure it will proc Abigail's Immortality first. And then after that wears off, if she receives lethal damage again, she'll be able to proc her own. So this will keep Bryceria in the game for a while, and I have Karina here to help out with some barriers and sustain for the team. She's going to also just be punching Meru in the face and hopefully just blowing her up. With Briarwitch's passive, she can't revive. So that is the goal here. We'll see how it actually plays out though. For the bottom team, we have Ed, we have Rimuru, and we have Doris. Because going to Ron, Senya, and a Ravi, Ed has a pretty good matchup into Ron and Senya, assuming Ron doesn't RNL 5,000 times and kills him. But we can reflect some debuffs back, and Ed has a really good 1v1 matchup with Senya. We gotta damage Rimuru here, so speed and pen set. We're on Draco plate, not a plus 31, but it should be fine. We're just gonna try to nuke down the Senya, or, you know, whatever we need to at the time. If Ron's posing to be too big of a threat, we can just get rid of him instead. But this will give us an attack buff and shenanigans for the team, so that we have more damage on our plates. And then, of course, we have Doris here to tank out the A Ravi. Should work out fairly well. Let's jump into it, though. The Ron, if he's on RNL, that's going to be the biggest wild card. Okay, so Ahmed's on Fan of Light and Dark, so this is going to push up, and it's probably going to be a lot of damage coming out. Yeah, so here we go. Aiden's only 8,000 health here. So we see, yep, so we see Abigail proccing, so giving up some of her health there. Now, unfortunately, look at that. The Meru is invincible because the Aiden, so not really sure what to do right now. I think I'll just go for an S1 on the Meru. She's going to counterattack, so that's always great. And hopefully Abigail does not go down here. Ooh, that is a lot of damage, though. Not a huge fan of that. I think what I'll do is I'll go for an S3. Let's go ahead and dispel all of Meru's buffs here. And hopefully she doesn't counter her magic for friends. That would be quite... Okay, good. It'd be quite bad if she did. Now Aiden's going to be taking the turn again very soon. So let's go ahead and S3 with the Bryceria. Hopefully this just finishes off the Meru. Oh no, it's a magic for friends coming out. Abigail! Oh, she's gonna go down. But you see here, the Briar Witch, we do get to proc Immortality, so I think we will come out on top in this fight. But that is just so unfortunate that we had to lose Abigail there. Obviously this was kind of a kind of a stress test for her, but she did well, right? She did well this Guild War. You got to see the potential in her kit, and I think these fights have showcased it pretty well. Now obviously she went down here, but that's more of user error. That's my fault for allowing that to happen. Alright, so there we go. Managed to win that. So unfortunately no third Abigail fight, but it's okay. I don't think we would have won that without her, though. So now you guys know the interaction between Abigail and a user who can proc Immortality, like Kayron, for example, or in that case with our Briar Witch. Okay, ooh, we actually landed the... Oh my gosh, we actually deleted the Ron. We landed Restrict on a Ravi, which is huge. Restrict on a Ravi is absolutely amazing, because otherwise she'd be able to keep pushing herself up, but for 2 turns, she won't be able to do much. Except counter. She's actually on counter, so that's not good for us. Okay, so I'm gonna hold off on Rimuru's skills. Let's keep hitting the Ravi. Right, got a hit on Ed, that's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and buff, so now we have a ton of buffs for our Rimuru to work with. Okay, so now Rimuru can use his S3, and we can actually deal quite a bit of damage. Let's go in on this Ravi, though. There we go, let's get that true damage in there, very nice. Oh, we resisted that provoke, otherwise we would have been able to finish off the A Ravi, but it's okay. Ed can finish the job there, and now it is just Senya versus the world. I don't think she can do this. Don't know if Rimuru has his S2 up, probably not. There we go, yeah, we don't have it up just yet. Counterattack coming out, she's gonna miss. Ooh, that's a bit of damage though. A little bit scary, but we're just critting the Senya over and over. Get a little analyze. That's actually kind of bad because we're going to, yeah, we're going to implode there. But we can go ahead and heal up Ed. We're sacrificing units left and right in this fight. But let's go ahead and rip the S3, and there we go. So the tower took out quite a few of our units, but that's quite alright. Unfortunately, the biggest loss was Abigail, but again, hopefully you guys got to see the merits of her kit. And for our last fight on this bottom tower, it actually didn't matter that our Abigail went down because unfortunately, looking at both of these teams, I don't think there's a place where she can actually really shine. The top team here with Karina, it's a little risky because she can just get blown up by the S3. And for the bottom team, I mean, a fire unit against Shu is typically not the best idea, but we have a solution to both of these teams. For the first one, we're running Troublemaker Crozet, and he's going to be here to kind of weather the storm from this Spirit Eye Celine. Now, he's on Hilag lands, but I'm actually going to switch him over to Holy Sacrifice just for now. Just in case he goes down, you know, kind of like a fail-safe. We have Destina here to help out with some healing. She's also going to be kind of tanking the Ed, so that Ed is, you know, not going to be chipping down on Troublemaker Crozet too much, because the Spirit Eye, after her buff, is going to be very consistent. Now, to avoid Spirit Eye altogether, I decided to go for a counter unit. We're going to go for Arya here, with Fairy Tail for a Nightmare for extra damage. I know she can proc the Ed, but Arya typically always wins against Ed, so we shouldn't have too much of a problem there. Troublemaker Crozet just kind of soaking up the damage here, so that Karina can't just pop my Arya. She is pretty low on her health, but this should keep her quite safe. For the bottom team, we're going up against A. Ravi, C. Lilius, and Shu. So I'm bringing in a C. Lilius of my own. Now this team is actually kind of reminiscent of what I bring into C. Lilius, Shu, and Senya teams. But instead of ML Kawazu, we're going to be bringing in our Straze. So Straze will be able to nuke the highest HP unit here with his penetration on his S3. And hopefully he'll take out the A. Ravi. If we take out the Shu, it should still be fine. But Zahak's going to be going first. We're going to try to chip down the Shu, and we're going to apply injury to her. So this way it will actually kind of just guarantee that A. Ravi gets hit by the Straze. Right, by reducing the max health on the Shu, we're essentially making it so that A. Ravi has the highest amount. Because it could be a close call between the two, depending on their builds, right? They could have, either one could have the higher threshold of health. So let's see, I'm going to go in on the Karina here. And do I even push up with Troublemaker Crozet? Yeah, why not, right? Let's speed up the process here. Go ahead and push up the Arya so we can S3. So we have anti-crit, we have defense buff, we have counter buff. Gonna be looking pretty healthy. Until, of course, Ed just crits us. We're gonna get equivalent exchanged, but our stealth is still gonna stay pretty healthy here. Right, Karina coming in with the S3 of her own. Now, Ed's S3 ignores damage share. This accounts for damage share. So we're still going to be okay. Ooh, actually, nice little cut in here with our Arya. And look at that. Spirit Eye Celine is down for the count. And everyone's still stealth, even though our shield broke because of Karina's splash damage, but, well, not anymore. Now we're knocked out of stealth. But that's okay. Let us go for a heal on... Let's just go for a heal on the Troublemaker Crozet. Because this way the Karina will hit the Arya. Yep, there we go. And we can still continue countering. Very nice. So we can finish off the Ed here. And that should be it. I don't think Karina can win this one. Our Arya should be able to finish her off relatively easily here. Yep, there we go. Very nice. So that was just manipulating the AI by keeping Troublemaker Crozet higher percentage of health than Arya. The Karina will always attack the Arya. Karina's never going to attack Destina because of the elemental advantage there. Okay, so this is why this team works so well. If you have a Sea Lilius on the other side, as long as you have a Dark unit to take that provoke, your Sea Lilius, it doesn't matter if she's slower, will be able to take the turn next. Right? And we can always cleanse all of the debuffs with Zahhak's S2, so that's no problem either. I'm gonna go ahead and let's push back the Ravi here. There we go. And let's go ahead and cleanse the Straze. There we go, pushed him up, and now we can just injury down the Shu. Whether or not we kill her doesn't actually matter here. If we do kill her, it'll be fantastic, but chances are we don't. She's... oh, actually, this is pretty bad. She actually cut here. Maybe I should have pushed her back instead, because now with the anti-crit, if we don't crit on this Ravi, we're in a little bit of trouble. Let's go for the S3 anyway. It's the safest play to keep Straze invincible. Ooh, good. We did end up critting there, which is fantastic. And we took out the A-Ravi. Now let's just go into the Shu. Didn't matter who gets brought along. Straze or Zahhak, pretty much both would have been able to finish off the Shu there. And now we have it. So we didn't get punished for our mistake, thankfully. And we managed to come out of this unscathed. So yeah, Abigail Showcase, except for these last couple rounds here, she is absolutely amazing. I've been loving using her, and I hope to be able to use her more soon. But with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe for more Epic 7 content. And until next time, take care.